Okay, today we're starting lying on our backs. So come and lie all the way down, feet back on the floor with your knees bent up. Lie back and take time to fidget around and get yourself comfortable. Then start to drop on in, settling in, and letting everything relax down. Let your head feel heavy, your shoulders, your pelvis, your feet, your arms, let everything drop in. So you can have arms at your sides, or maybe you've got hands on your belly. Make you feel quite nice to connect in with your breath. It's feeling that little bit of movement beneath your fingertips. Just softening down your face muscles. Softening around your throat and chest. So noticing what you're naturally holding on to, where your tendencies are to hold tension. If it feels like a real effort to hold your knees up, then you can just bring your feet a bit wider and press your knees together. Just focus our attention on the breath. A lot of noise going on in the distance, so we're not really trying to block anything out as such, just let it all be part of the experience. But try to focus your attention inwards. So feeling the movement of breath, flowing in and out of your torso. Noticing especially where you feel it, whether it's centered quite high around the chest or whether you can feel it move down around the ribs. Maybe it's all the way down to your belly. And just bring our hands behind your back so that you're just sliding your fingertips beneath your lower back. So it might feel a little bit strange at first, the position, but here we can start to redirect the movement of breath into your lower back area. So it might feel quite different at first. Usually we're so focused on breathing into the front of the body. But let's see whether we can get a little bit of pressure against the fingertips. If you're not feeling it, don't worry. Just what we want you to consider, or at least just a sense of breathing into the lower back area. These things take practice, patience, and time. We're trying to create a real three-dimensional sense of the breath. So we're filling the entire torso. Feeling also the upper back as it presses into the ground with each breath, filling the back of the lungs. And we'll just stay as you are for a few more breaths. So you can keep your hands where they are, or you can rest them on the front again, on the belly, wherever you like. Just another breath. Alright, then bring hands to your thighs, slide up to your knees and bring knees up towards you. One hand onto each knee. So you could hold still, or you might just gently rock from side to side. Let's see what feels good to you. Maybe you want to make circles with the knees. Maybe you want to kind of stretch one way and the other. Just hold your attention within your body, so focusing your attention, noticing where you're feeling tightness or anything that kind of feels like it wants to stretch or open. And then release, let's go left foot down, so both hands come to your right knee. Gently draw your knee in towards you, so we're moving thigh towards belly. So hugging in, but not so much that we're curling through shoulders. Let them fall back towards the floor. So we're just using minimal effort here to hug the knee in. And start to bring some movement into your foot. So wiggle toes, circle your ankle, bring it up and down. Any movement to feels good. Don't worry about the ankle. It's perfectly fine. Normal. If we're circling in one direction, take it to the other direction as well. And then relax the foot again. You can either keep the bottom leg bent, or you could slide it out long, so just see what feels good to you. So it might be nice to extend the leg, but if you're getting any discomfort in hips or groin or lower back area, you can just bend the knee up. And we'll move the knee out to the side, just kind of out to the diagonal, so not lifting the upper hip. And you come back through centre and move the water towards the midline of the body. And we'll just keep moving, coming out and in. And start to move in your own way. So a quicker or slower, or hold it. If you want to create circles, just go with whatever feels good. Alright, we'll find the neutral position again. So where the knee is looking towards you. And then take hold of, if you can reach your foot, and break your foot. We can't reach, then take the shin. And if you get any discomfort in the lower back like this, then think about that bottom knee, so you want to take an option. Try to keep your pelvis level on the ground. And you just keep drawing the knee down towards your outer ribs. So you might find this is quite intense and tight. But just work within your own range. And try to relax your shoulders and throat so that you're not getting a lot of tension creeping. Easy breaths. To come out, breathe out the bottom of the knee, and we'll just switch sides. So this time, right foot to the floor, and holding onto the knee with both hands. Let's bring some movement to the foot, into the toes. So circling, wriggling, pointing up and down, whatever you choose. Just notice that when you focus on one area of the body, whether something else tenses up. So we want to maintain that full body awareness. And then we'll relax the foot. And choose whether you want the bottom leg bent or straight, so it feels good to you. And just move the knee out to the side. May not come very far, or you might want to kind of see how far you can go. Just make sure that you're still level through the pelvis. You're coming over towards the midline. Maybe a little bit across the midline, but without rolling over. Moving out and in at your own pace. Could be a big or a small movement. Just be honest with yourself about what feels good and just work within that range. And let's take the foot, if you can reach it, or the shin, if you can't quite reach the foot. So bringing the knee down towards your outer ribs, and if it feels really intense, you can always leave out that bottom knee. Noticing where you feel tight in your body, where you feel any restriction, any resistance. You always modify if you need to. But it may also just be enough to bring awareness to your breath. So let's think about the breath moving into the back area, that space around the lower back. Very easy breaths. And let's come out really slowly, bend up the bottom legs, holding on to one leg to change. Okay, you've got a couple of choices here. You've got the choice of your right leg to cross your thigh and pushing your knee away from you. Or you could cross your thighs, so like a sitting cross legs, and then hold one hand onto each knee. So you've either got the thighs together, or you've got your knee out to the side. You may even like to reach through and grab the bottom leg, or if that's too intense, bring the bottom foot to the floor. There's always ways to modify. So if you've got your legs crossed, just see if you can have a play with accessing a deeper stretch. You can by clearing your feet out a bit wider, so you can put a stretch around the outer foot, maybe running up the outer seat of the legs. And we'll come out slowly and switch to the other side. So lifting across and knee pushing away from you. Maybe you're lifting the bottom leg off and taking hold. And maybe you're crossing the left leg over the top. If you want to find more intensity, if your legs are crossed, then clear the feet a bit wider. Just notice where your breath moves to within your body. You might notice that it always seems to be up around your chest and throat. Or maybe you can invite the breath deeper, down to your belly, maybe into that lower back space. Let's hold just for a couple more breaths. And release out. Slowly when you're ready, unhook, come and roll over, make your way up to a seated position. Into cross legs. We've got knees wide. Just hands cupping the knees and get a wee so that you can couple around. We'll fidget, maybe and then find stillness again. You can close your eyes if you want to, just to help to internalize your focus without distractions, or just soften your eye gaze. So you've got that sense of broadening across the shoulders, lifting through the crown of the head. But it feels like a real effort to be sitting in this position, and you can just use your knees to support you, knees, and notice whether you tend to fall back or hunch forward. You'll find a place where there's a bit of buoyancy in the body, feeling stable, nicely centered. Just a couple of breaths here. Notice where your breath moves to, whether we can invite it deeper into the belly, invite it into the space of the lower back area, so we help you to relieve any tightness or compression there. And then we'll tip head down, or chin down towards your approach. Let's lengthen up the back of the neck. You can hold still, or you can tip the head from side to side. And then coming up center again. Lifting your chin up towards the ceiling, so lengthening through the throat, shoulders dropping away from the ears. And if it feels good, maybe tilt your head one side to the other, like you're more restricted in this position. So this is a play, see what feels good. And then find the center again. So we're long through the back of the neck, but not dropping the pitch. With eyes quite open, so you can see me. Bring one hand behind you, plant it to the ground, and sweep the other arm up. So really find the length through the body, press the knees down and up. And then we're looking forward to the diagonal, so bring that hand forward and come over with a side stretch. Just stay for another breath. And then the top hand comes behind, so this is going over to the diagonal. And reach back. Try not to collapse into the pose, so really deep with your page. And then coming over to the diagonal. Let's do this a couple more times, so floating back, lengthening here, leaning back, and forward, and over. And then let's reset and come to the other side, so the other hand comes just behind, and then over. Just looking wherever your neck feels good. And then coming forward to the diagonal. Coming back, looking at about 4 times to breathe. And forward. So just a couple more. Let your breath flow with ease as you move. And we'll make this one our last one. And coming forward. And this time we'll bring both hands behind. You can be on fingertips or flatten palms to the ground, shoulders to the back. Lift the center of the chest. And full breaths. And then tipping forward from your hips, like fingertips in front. So try not to round through the spine. Think about pitching forward from your hips. So we're keeping the front of the body long. Tilt your chin down a little bit. Draw your jaw back towards your throat. So you're not holding the pain. You might be on your fingertips, your palms, your forearms. It'll be different for everyone. Let's see here if we can shift the breath into the back of the body. Right down to the lower back area. Just for a couple more breaths, yeah. And then coming up and turn over to hands and knees. You might just want to stretch your legs out a bit first. Still possibly good stretch. Okay, and then plant your hands to the floor, spread your fingers straight in. We've got knees under hips. Notice if it feels like your shoulders are showing up around here. We slide them back. So feel like the shoulder blades are hugging the back ribs. Draw your belly in, so round and watch into a cat pose. And then draw your belly down. Lengthen your chest forward like a chest spread up. Biceps are going to support you. Up, rounding up to that. So pulling in, let your back arch, breathe into the space. And then lengthen through. So we want to tip the tailbone up, navel down, gaze at the middle. So a few more rounds. Think about moving with your breath. Connecting movements with breath, finding out love. You might even want to close your eyes just to hold on to that internal focus. Do one more of each move. Eventually, when you're done, let's reset. So you're thinking about lengthening the tailbone up to the front of the feet, just like you get seated. And you're on our back, so you're not dropping through, you're not arching, there's something in between. Shoulder blades Pull into the back ribs. Make sure you're not dropping the hips, that's really quite common. You're not touching the forward. So, back of the neck long, tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the ground, and then hold them down towards the floor as low as you can. So lower is harder, of course. You just need to hold this for a couple of breaths. You can touch down, just go there. Keep gently drawing in through the navel, let's hold and breathe. Even if the knees don't quite make it off the ground, just stay, breathe. Alright, and then relax back down. So that tension that we just created through the core, let's hold on to that as we move. Send your right foot up. So toes straight up to the center. And then coming forward, bring your knee up towards your elbow. Toes up. Knee comes up towards your elbow. We'll just need to do it one more time. Toes lift. Maintain stability through the core. Then knee comes up towards your elbow, and this time big step forward. So it might end up just back here. Let's take another big step, bring it all the way forward. So that your heel is heavy. Okay, and then here, if you need a bit of space, you can be up here. Otherwise, you're on fingertips or you're on the palms of your hands. Just easing the hips down, but do try to stay heavy in this front heel. Plunge into the left hand and send your right arm up. Pull it back. And then sweeping forward. And just raise the ground, going up again. If it's hard on your back knee, you can always go up and back as well. Coming over, we're just going to do this 2 more times. Try not to collapse into the bottom arm and shoulders and try to lift down the ground. And down, let's do it one more time. And exhale. Alright, we're coming back. You might just want to stretch out that bottom leg. Excuse me. Alright, let's do the same on the other side. So, set your strong foundation first. Plant hands. Think about broadening across your shoulders. Shoulder blades hug the back body. Okay, make sure you're not dropping through the middle, we're not matching. And we're coming up to our upper boots, so tuck toes under, knees off. Going down towards the ground. If it's too intense, then you keep your knees down, but try to kind of lift them away from the ground, even if they don't quite get clearance underneath. Okay, so it's really more about what's happening in the core area. Hold strong and stay for another breath. Okay, let's lower down. Release the feet, so you can lift the foot up. Bring the knee up towards your elbow. Toes up. Knee towards elbow. Try to lift your knee even higher up your arm. Toes up. Coming forward. Okay, this is our last time. Toes lift, and this time we're going to step through or step outside the hand. So even if it only gets halfway, let's glide it up even further, so that when you sink into hips, they're still heavy in the heel, so it's tracking under the neck. So again, you can move up here. If this is too intense, you can move down onto your fingertips, onto the hands. Just hold and breathe. Okay, and then let's add our twist. So send the left arm high. Yep. So if you need a bit more space, you can be just more lifted up the hips. And then coming forward and down, just graze the ground. Going open. That's it. And down. 2 more times. And down. So last one. And down. Alright, coming back, let's stretch our legs again. Okay, planting into your hands. Let's reset for a moment. We're just doing one of these, send your right foot up, then bring it forward, up towards elbow and take a huge step through. This time we're tucking the back toes under, spin the back heel to the ground so you can be up here, resting lightly on the thigh if you need it, or you could be down here. Send your left arm forward and rotate open. So you may even like to come up to your thigh, depending on how low you're going your hips. Just hold and breathe. Okay, plant the top hand, lift the back heel, send your right arm up and you're going to twist. And bring hands to the floor, step back and drop knees down. Send your left foot up. Bring the knee forward up towards your elbow and then a big step through. This time tucking the back toes under, knee off, spin the back heel down. Okay, and then right arm reaches forward, turning your body over. So you can lower if it feels good to you. Hold for breath. Then touch down, lift the back heel. Left arm lifts this time, so we take our twist. So stay for breath. And touch down. Alright, step both feet back, and this time lift your hips high. Plant down into your hands. Maybe step through or walk through your feet, lowering one heel at a time. Just walk it off. Alright, reset your down facing dog. Plant firmly into your hands. Send your right leg up. Now shift your weight forward and bring your knee all the way up towards your elbow. So you can always drop the back knee down and do it the same as you did before if you need to. Send the leg high. And come forward, knee to elbow. Just one more time, send it up. And this time, step it outside your hand. Spin the back heel to the ground and wind your way up into a warrior. Good. Yes, got that. Drop on in. Pull your weight back a little so the weight is even on each leg. Back leg super strong and straight, don't be bent. Float the front arm high. And then windmill over. So you've either got your forearm lightly to the thigh, the other arm reaching, or you reach down towards inside of the foot. Top hand to the floor, lift your back heel. Let's add a twist, so the right arm lifts. Then plant your hand, step back into your down facing dog. Also you're going to do it on the other side. So power down into your hands, send your left leg up. Coming forward, knee towards elbow. So remember, if you need to, you can bring the bottom knee to the ground. Send your left leg high. And come forward. Let's forget how many we did, let's do one more. Who's counting? Coming forward and step outside your hands, spin the back heel to the ground. So you can use your thigh to climb up, or you can just spin on the arms. Up and over to our warrior two. Yeah, got it. Leaves it to be if you need to. Drop on in. So a little softness in the fingers here. Don't have any unnecessary tension. Front arm lifts. And then sweeping forward, so you can stay higher if you like, or you can bring the hips with you. And reach down to the ground. Top hand to the floor, lift the back heel to the pelvis, and lift down lips for our twist. Hand to the floor, stepping in, so step feet just outside your hands, coming into a forward fold. Bend your knees quite a lot here, and you might let your hands fall towards the ground, or maybe hold on to your elbows, forearms, and just sway from side to side, so kind of straighten one leg, bending the other, You have a figure eight infinity kind of shape, swaying from side to side. Think about tipping your hips high and let your upper body drape down. So you've got as much knee bend as you need, which helps to support the lower back. Then let your arms just hang, curl up and up to standing. Bring in the belly, roll shoulders back and down, continue to rise. Hands touch and move down the centre. Let's just pause here for a moment. You can pose rise if you want to. So I want you to get that same feeling of being really centred, so we're not arching, we're not hunching. Notice even from left to right, if one side feels a bit heavier, see if we can create buoyancy in the body and find our centre. Okay, eyes float open, bring hands to hips, and let's come over for a side stretch. So think about lengthening up through the torso. You can step wide if you need to, or just keep your feet just around about shoulder width. And then come to the other side. So lengthening here, over. Come to the first side again, so you can have hands on hips or you can release the other arm down. Just make sure you're not compressing into the lower back. So really focus on length of the torso. And then come to the other side. Over. Now both arms reach to the top. And dive to forward fold, soften the knees as you go. You hold on to your elbows, your arms, or just let your arms hang. Then let your arms hang loose, curl back up slowly. Think about lifting from the belly. So allow your spine to curl, just like in our cat pose. Then as we come upright, we've got broadening across shoulders. Here we've got just a little bit of an arch up elbows, hands together and come down to centre. And we've got tree pose. So, any foot, we always do both. Foot comes to your calf, or you can guide up higher up the leg, but if you're coming higher up, make sure you're not swaying the hip out. So when you breathe into centre, if you feel wobbly at any point, you can have toes to the floor. Okay, holding strong, just take a moment to feel where your centre is, feel your eye gaze ahead of you. Then sweep arms out wide, palms up, a little softness in the shoulders and the elbows. Try not to let your arms pull behind you, so bring them just ahead of you so you can see them in your periphery. So you've got gently drawing in through the belly and lifting the chest, the shoulders relax. And then eye gaze travels down to one hand, doesn't matter which one. Maybe you're looking past it or at it. And then around to the other side. And so it's going to be easy. Come to centre, hands touch. Let's step down and do the other side. So you can go low or high above or below the knee or toes to the floor. Just make sure you're not letting your hips sway out. So there's a little squeeze in the glutes to help stabilize. All right, get it steady. Yeah, you can keep toes on the floor as well. That's still going to challenge your balance. Everything else remains the same. Both arms wide. Steady your eye focus. And then eye gaze down to one hand or past it. Around the centre and to the other side. Come to centre. Bring hands together. And step down. Okay, let's just shake it off. Straighten it up. We've got time to go through one more time. It always seems easy the second round anyway, because you know what you're expecting. Okay, so feet together, hands to centre. So take a moment to really visualize your center, front to back and side to side. Then steady your eye gaze straight ahead of you. Pick a foot. Bring it up to wherever you want to go. So toes could be just really lightly on the ground, or your own calf or thigh. Breathe arms wide. Breath out, just settle in, a little softness around the chest. Eyes down to one hand. Around the centre and over to the other side. So notice how that standing foot just keeps correcting, keeps re-stabilising. Come to centre. See, I told you it was easy the second time. Step down and switch. So you might find that one side seems more stable than the other. Pressing the knee open without twisting, so hip points facing the front. Lengthen up to the crown of the head, but also slightly soften down. No unnecessary tension. And breathe wide. So breathe out to focus. Eyes down to one hand. Through centre. To the other hand. Through centre. Touch. Step down and shake it off. Okay, we've got a couple of side stretches again, so step your feet around, maybe shoulder width apart, a little bit wider if you like. Hand on hip or down, let's come over. Think about the lift and the lengthening all the way through your body to the other side. Breathe in, out, but keep the length. Come to the first side again. Over. Switch. Okay, now both arms rise. Stretch all the way up. And nudge way down. Irish. Scoot one leg under. Get seat. Send one leg out to the diagonal. Other foot tucks in. Hand inside your long leg or on top of it. Stand a little side stretch here. Hold and breathe. And then touch down, leaning in towards the long leg. So it may not feel like you're coming very far. It's not about trying to get nose to knee. If it goes there, that's all good, but that's not our goal. Just gently leaning in. Okay, sitting up again. Now bend up the bottom knee and punch your foot. Gather your knee in towards you and take a gentle twist. So we're turning to face the bent knee. Holding with your hand or elbow. Okay, releasing out. Let's come to the other side. So foot tucks in. So it could be up to your thigh or down to your calf. Let's add that side stretch first. So hand on top or inside, coming over towards the long leg. Sit. Kind of maintain the length in your body as you lean over your long leg. See where you come to. Make sure there's no discomfort in the lower back area and try to shift your breath into that space. And let's come up for our twist. So knee up, foot flat. So you can hold with your hand or your elbow, other hand behind, and gently rotate. Try to keep the other leg quite strong. See how that changes your pose. releasing out, come and lie all the way down, onto your back. Bring knees up towards your chest, one hand on each knee, and just gently rock from side to side, or make circles with the knees if it feels good to you. And we'll finish off with feet flat to the floor, knees pointing straight up, or maybe you want them resting together. Arms can be at your sides or hands on your belly. All we need to think about is breath, so just focusing inwards, just noticing how your body moves with each breath, and where it is that you feel the breath in the body. Maybe it's more in the front of the body, maybe it's high up into the chest. Maybe you can invite it all the way down to your lower belly. How about the back of the body? Can you feel your back ribs pressing into the ground? Can you feel the space around your lower back? Even as your mind tries to wander away, let's hold our attention here. We're just drawing the breath in all the way down to your lower belly, down to your lower back. Feel your ribs broaden. Yeah, everything release with the out breath. Relaxing down. Another breath like that, let it draw in fully, completely fill your torso. And then all the way out. And then to come back into the day, you might want to stretch out long, or maybe you want to hug knees to your chest, go for whatever feels good to you. And come and roll all the way over and up to a seated position, so we're finishing here. No hurry, just when you get there, reposition yourself, have a fidget, a little shuffle around. And then find stillness again, lifting through the crown of your head. Keep your breath full and spacious. And let's all finish together with one more breath. Sweet arms wide and stretch up tall. Hands touch and come down the center. Arms to heart space. Thank you so much for having me.